Embrace the shadow.
You also announced you're doing a fourth map classified, right? With the Cartesian. All right, getting to the questions you guys want to hear. So, break it down. What can you tell us?
What can I tell you?
Unclassified
the clues
Coliseum.
the clues in the title. Well, it's going to be based in the Pentagon.
Okay.
And it's
This guy just gave him a shake. Was that your guess? Okay, there's a bet. What was the bet?
Which crew then?
Ooh.
Which one? Okay, let me tell you this one.
Okay.
So it's the original crew.
Wow.
So it's the Ultimus gang. So Black Ops 4 is going to have our Primus crew in there, and then also our Ultimus crew and our new gang as well.
Wow.
So
all right, Jason.
And that's gonna set up some of the craziness that we saw in 5. You know, why did that happen? How did they get there? All that kind of good stuff. And it's a wonderful style. We're kind of approaching it in a very unique way artistically.
Oh wow. Okay.
But it also kind of folds into all those kind of mechanisms that we talked about on the reveal. So the kind of custom mutations and so forth. All that stuff then works as well. So every map that we're doing all works with the challenger system and so forth. So not only is it a kind of brand new take on that part of the storyline, and obviously a joy to go back and update it and modernize it, but it's a new part in the story also.
Now I'm sure everyone's wondering when we're going to get more on this. It was cool, in May to get details on these campaigns earlier than ever before. Traditionally, I think you guys have held for kind of Comic-Con or summertime to sort of start to share what zombies are later.
Yeah, forget what you know.
What?
There's my marketing line.
Any teases you can sort of tell us about, when we'll hear more or the next sort of phase of information on zombies?
So the next time we'll be talking, we'll be at Comic-Con.
Okay.
So we're going to go to Comic-Con, be chatting there.
Yeah.
But because we knew you were going to come along today and have the chat with you, there's a couple extra little things that I thought I'd talk about.
You guys into that? Pays to stick around until the end of the panel.
So we talked about maps, and we mentioned that, and obviously introduced the new storyline. And we talked about, I think, custom mutations. We talked about that a little bit. I thought I'd mention a couple of new mechanics or twists on mechanics that the audience might find interesting. So for the first time, we're going to give a choice for your starting weapon. So you get to select your starting weapon before you start the map. You'll also be able to select your own special equipment as well to kind of go into the map before you start.
For everything.
For everything. Wow. And then you'll also be able to select your special weapon, which you'll be able to upgrade and move through as you're kind of playing the game. And then as a final point,
you'll
also be able to choose your what we're calling perk vapors, of which there'll be over 10 different kind of perk vapors, and you'll be able to assign them into the world. So rather than having your kind of perk machine that's just kind of static and staying there, now players will be able to kind of choose what combination of things and how to set it up into the map to change the way the map is played and what abilities and skills they can then have. Wow. So there's a couple of mechanics there.
I was going to say, so this is definitely...
That's an exclusive for you there.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I like those.
Okay, so what you just heard was the official Treyarch interview with Jason Blundell from E3. And these guys just gave us so much info on the game, but at the same time so little info. It just left us all confused now. So we now have been confirmed that Classified is the 5 map remastered, like what everyone was thinking, because of that little pentagon on the A in Classified. But we now know we're playing as Ultimus in the Pentagon. We are all so confused now. What the heck is he talking about? When does Ultimus go to the Pentagon? I've been talking now with a few of my Discord friends, and so far, the theory we came up with is we think that it's actually going to be taking place before 5, before the initial breakout with JFK during the meeting over the Cuban Missile Crisis. Ultimus maybe goes there and actually has an effect, which somehow, time traveling wise, is what sets off the events of 5. So let's say sometime after Moon, they teleported out of the Moon map and landed in 5 before, like in the Pentagon before 5 happened, before the meeting and the Cuban Missile Crisis and everything. But what if they had some effect there? We know Samantha sent Yuri to the Pentagon as the Pentagon thief. That might be why she sent Yuri to take out Ultimus, but then they somehow escaped, and that left Yuri just sitting there as the Pentagon thief, which is what set off the initial outbreak at 5. I think that's honestly the best lead we have for the events of 5. And as for what they were saying about the customization, it sounds like Black Ops 2, but in a whole different way. Like Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3 mixed together. Like you have some customization, like Black Ops 2 you had the dog wave customization, you had starting rounds, you had a few other things you could edit. And then Black Ops 3 you had the Gobblegum set to match the map or the Easter egg you're trying to do. So it sounds like they're kind of putting both of those into one system. And I think it sounds kind of interesting, but the perk ones, I don't know. That's gonna be a bit weird. It sounds kind of like Nuketown, but you can pick where they all land instead of all random. But I don't know what they're gonna do with that one. It does sound like there's gonna be new perks, a lot of them though. If you go picking 10 of them out of how many, there's gotta be a lot they're gonna add in. Like a lot of new perks we've never seen before. That's all I got about this. So I'm logging off. And please comment below what you think about this. And if you want to, you can do. And definitely leave a like and subscribe for more info later when we have more info. Until then, this is Kakarot signing off.